Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Obvious Response series for Farming Simulator 22. So, this is going to be episode 8 in the series, and at the end of the last episode, uh, we were looking into contracts and we accepted these three harvesting contracts which were available. Two of them are for canola in field 8 and 20, and the last one is for wheat in field 21. So for this we will be heading to the upper part of the map. So field 8 is here, field 20 is here. So the canola for both the harvests needs to be taken to GCHB grain elevator, which is right here. And for the wheat, it goes to this farm shop. I'm not even gonna try pronouncing the name, but that is right here. So for those who are not familiar with the map, you can always tag this place and then it will show you a green halo right where the tagged location is situated. So there is no GPS, but this can still serve as a pointer to where you want to go. Once you're done, it will automatically get untagged, or you can untag it manually here. Similarly, if you want to tag this place, you can tag it and it will show you a green halo over there. So that's something related to navigation if you're not entirely familiar with it. For some reason, this aim marker always turns on when I start the game. So straight away we'll get into contracts. So we will be heading over to the canola fields first. So we'll harvest them both and then unload them at the grain elevator, because they both need to be unloaded at the same place, and that will save us some time. So let's quickly head on to field number 8 first. So we'll go this way. This is our first time going into the upper part of the map. So some nice houses here. You'll see some people walking along. And let me quickly check which right turn we need to take. So we'll take the one after this. So this is one of the reasons we have a high capacity harvester, so that we can quickly do the contracts while we are playing the game. So we can do multiple fields in one go, and then if they all have the same crop, so we can do them in one go and then take it to where it needs to go. So we will be using um, a trailer also, because the entry to the elevator might be a little congested. So I think it's that field over there. We just overshot it a bit, but no harm done. We can go this way. park our header here somewhere. Hmm. Here. So this part of the map is has a lot of inclines. So let's fold it first, then unfold the harvester. Lower the header, turn it on, and harvesting. So this won't produce any straw sort because this is canola, so it'll just be spread. So that's field number 8 harvested. And let's just quickly fold our harvester. And unfold our header, lower it, detach it. Connect it. Please connect it. Thank you. And we'll head over to field number 20, which is located on the other side, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, it's on the other side. So take we can take the road, or we can take these paths here. And I think the field right in front of us is field number 20. So pretty uneven here on this side of the map as compared to the area where we start. So let's quickly attach our header. Hold it, unfold the harvester, and this is a square field, so doesn't matter where you start. So we'll just do a quick headland first. That completes our harvest for both of these fields, and now we can head to the grain elevator, and let me just quickly attach this header. So we will be unloading it using a wagon, but let's first, yeah. So the harvester looks like it needs a decent wash now, so we'll remember to do that. Yeah, so we cannot go in there with our pipe sticking out, so we'll need a wagon. So for the time being, let's just park our harvester right here, and we'll probably take hmm, the bigger one so that we are no short of power on the hilly terrain. We won't be short of capacity, that's for sure, but we want to make sure we can climb those steep terrain easily. So taking the same route as the harvester. um, Another thing I forgot to mention about the contracts is, if you are playing with actual money, I mean with actual, I mean not with unlimited money. So harvesting for a contract actually gives you more crop or more grain, more than what you have to submit or more than what you have to unload at the destination. So there is always a little extra, and you do get paid for it, for the extra bit, as we will see in a short while. And that extra bit, if you know it's a grain crop like barley or wheat or sorghum, and you want to save that extra bit for your chickens or other animals, so you can save that extra bit if you're careful and take it back to your farm, so your contract will still be completed, unless it glitches, of course. Sometimes it does that for some of the contracts, but not very frequently. But yeah, so you can take that grain back to your farm for feeding your animals, or uh, you can still unload it at the destination, and it will give you that extra amount of money, uh, which is a bonus. So you get the contract, like you get the amount paid by the contract, as well as you get a little extra grain. So that is something to keep in mind because it is a win-win situation. Let's quickly unfold our harvester and extend the pipe, and then we'll unload the canola in the wagon. Yeah, it will never look like much because the capacity on this trailer is very very large. So yeah, we will use the grain door. So I can give you a quick demo of what I said about the extra bit of grain. So once you start unloading, it will show you. Oh, it unloaded it very quickly, but yeah, so you can see on the top right, you got $3,509 extra, and we still have 323 liter of canola in our trailer. So if we unload that too, that is all extra money for us. So yeah, for both the for you completing both the contracts, we got around $3,500 extra. So that is the extra bit of grain that you earn when you're doing the contracts. So two of our contracts are now complete. The third one is this field number 21 right here. So this is wheat. So that's why we couldn't do it alongside our canola contracts. So you can see field number 20 is now harvested and field number 8 is harvested. We've completed that. So the contracts for both these fields are now completed. So apart from the $3,600 that we got as a bonus from the extra grain, we can now collect the amount from these contracts also and move over to field number 21 for the wheat harvest. So we'll quickly um, detach our header. Attach it to the harvester, fold it. The harvester is already, oops, the harvester is already unfolded, so we can start right here. That's the harvesting done of this field. So let's first of all let's lower down and hmm, okay, I want to unfold it first, then lower it, then detach it. and then we can connect it here. So yeah, you saw me turning the lights on for the harvester. It's almost 4, yeah, it's 4 p.m. and looks like it's getting a little dark, although not that much. But yeah, let's see if we can. Hmm. So in case you missed it the first time, just keep an eye on the top right corner, and you can see that we will complete the contract and we will get a extra bonus from the extra grain that the contract yields. So yeah, see, that's I was supposed to unload it at a different place. I messed it up. This was this was actually supposed to go to the farm shop, and yeah, so we got around, I think around $3,600 from it, but hmm, now we won't be able to complete our contract. So yeah, we will have to forfeit it. I'm really sorry for being in a hurry, but yeah. So that's a total of 33,628 that has been deducted. We'll probably make that up in other contracts, but yeah, that was a complete mishap on my part. I'll try to be more careful next time. Anyways, coming back, so let us fold the harvester, and so we'll take the harvester to the farm ourselves, but we will use AI for the first time just to give it a go. So it can take our wagon back to the farm. So to do that, go into the vehicle menu, the second one, and the vehicle that you have selected will already be highlighted. The vehicle you are currently sitting in. So that's our medium New Holland tractor. You can simply set a destination, and you can put the target location here and the orientation here. So you'll see it immediately pops up in the active workers section, and this is now go to driving to target. And if you look at this, okay, my harvester is blocking it, so let's get that out of the way, and you can see that it will pick a path to take our wagon to the farm. So AI is, I mean, it's not completely dependable, but to do such tasks, sometimes you can use AI, and we can go back to our harvester. If we want, we can take the same route, um, since we haven't been there. So let's go ahead and take the same route. So let's catch up with our tractor. Hmm, there it is, and we don't want to disturb it, so we'll take this path here. Oops. Okay, we'll take this path here carefully. Along field number 43, and we can go left. And this should take us back to our farm, where we can wait for our tractor to arrive, which will be arriving from that side. But yeah, we can park the harvester here, not on top of the shed, obviously. But yeah, let's keep the header here. And the harvester can go here. So we will be giving it a quick wash, but let's see where our tractor is. Should be arriving anytime. Yeah, it has arrived, it's already here. All right, so let's park the empty wagon right there. And our tractor goes here. So that's the contracts, although I messed it up for the last one, but yeah, that's how contracts are done. And if we have a look at our harvester, the header needs a wash, and the harvester too needs a wash. So I think there is a car wash somewhere on the map. I'm not exactly sure where, because I haven't used it. Hmm, Not here, not here. There, it's supposed to be somewhere. But anyways, these are petrol stations, gas stations. Okay, so I usually do it on the farm itself. So you can either have a car wash tool, this one. So you can either place it anywhere on the farm and then bring your vehicles in for a wash. What I usually do is, what I would do if I'm not bothered about money too much is I would place one here, another one here, so that should cover this shed, and I will place some of these here in the back, one here, another one right, come on, okay, won't let me do it anyways. We'll have to move one there, we can have another one right there, and I want to place one there, if if only it will let me. So yeah, if you're wondering, I've tried placing it on the roof, but that actually doesn't work. It just falls through the roof. It won't let you place it on the roof. Otherwise, that would be pretty neat. So yeah, our tractor still looks pretty clean, but let's give our header a quick wash. So you go to this machine and you press R, so you'll get this tool in your hand, and it doesn't matter where you point it, it will clean everything up. So if you go too far, it will give you a warning. So that's it, cleaned up. Press R again to put it back. Pick this one, just point it anywhere for some time, and everything will get cleaned. Or if you want to do it properly, you can just spray it around a bit. So that's the harvester all cleaned up. Put it back. So that's our contracts and a bit of washing. The next thing I want to do is to complete the baling on field number 43 and the other two fields in this video. It might run a little long, but yeah, it will be good if we can complete it in the same video. Honey pellets, one is full, another one is right beside it. So when this day ends in the game, the month will end and we will have 1 month worth of eggs, strawberries, tomatoes and honey, which we will collect probably using a forklift first, but if it gets too tedious we can always switch to super strength, which is a quick way to do it. And I mean, depends on the person if it is unrealistic or not. Some pellets might be heavy to be picked up by a person, but some might be manageable. So yeah, let's get on with the baling first on field number 43. on this field. So let's quickly unload the baler. Still has a partial bale in it. And if you don't want to count bales like an idiot like me, so there is something called a bale counter at the end, at the bottom of the controls menu for the baler. So you can reset this every time you start baling on a field, and then it will give you the count of bales that it has uh, done from the last reset as the first value, and a total of all the bales it has generated throughout lifetime as the second value. So earlier, when we baled the first field, we had only 5 bales, so that means there should be 35 bales on this field. So that makes the total as 40. So we are done baling on this field. So let's take the baler back quickly to the farm and collect these bales in this episode, and maybe we can do the other field in the next episode. Otherwise uh, the video will again run too long. So let's quickly park our baler here and pick up our bale stacker, or whatever it's called. Let me see if I can park it like a human being. And let's attach this. So if I remember correctly, this carries only 14 bales, so we will have to do at least 3 trips. And we need a silo to store our bales, so we'll probably have to look into that as well. So let's quickly unfold this. Trip number 2. Rep number 3. So that's all the bales accounted for from field number 43. So they are back on the farm. In the next episode, we'll uh, look into getting the bales from field number 46, and then we can look into a bale silo where we can store them and not have them lying around on the farm, although they are neatly stacked, so it doesn't look that bad. But yeah, we'll find a home for them somewhere. So that's all for today, for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any suggestions you can always leave them in the comment and I'll surely have a look at them. For if you like the video, please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your time. This is me signing off. Cheers. Bye bye.